You never really think about water, but it's essential to everyone for drinking, cooking, washing, recreation on the weekends, and growing things. And water is especially important to our local farmers. When it doesn't rain, they have to irrigate, and using the right amount of water conserves the resource, provides the food and fuel we consume, and helps farmers make a living.
The meaning of stewardship to me is that we are able to make it a living from the land and pass it down in as good a shape or better than we found it.
I think it's very important that we protect and conserve our natural resources, our water, our soils, our air. I think this is morally the correct thing to do, and not only that, it's a good business for a farmer. That's how we earn our living, is through the use of those resources.
This is a family business. 97% of farms are still family owned. A lot of people don't see that. They see big machinery, big farms, big fields, and they automatically assume it's corporate farms.
I think producers are really interested. They're invested in their community, not only because it's part of their community, but it's their homes and their livings that we're working with when we're looking at irrigation.
We live right over here. This is where we live, where we raise our children, and now for us, a granddaughter. We're a community. We're in this together.
You know, we rely on apps every day to monitor our health and spending habits, so we can make better decisions. Local farmers do the same thing. They can rely on verified, scientific data from aquifers and stream beds instead of prediction models to adjust and improve their irrigation. Todd Feenstra from Midwest Water Stewards explains more.
I'm excited that the farmers themselves are the ones that have paid for and invested in this whole project. The network has gotten bigger every single year. We've added growers every single year. They've learned a ton. They're changing how they farm, they're changing some of their irrigation practices, and they're learning.
We need to put on the right amount of water for our crops, without hurting the environment. We can't afford to put more water on than we need. That's expensive. It takes diesel fuel or electricity, one or the other.
Only 8% of farms in Michigan and 6% of farms in Indiana are irrigated. And local groundwater and surface water levels have actually been rising since 2013. Midwest Water Stewards collaborates with farmers, ag business, environmental groups, politicians, and others to collect and utilize groundwater data.
Water is a political thing. We wanted data and science to govern a better way of estimating groundwater. We have a long way to go to get a lot of the public to see the truth behind how water works.
We've got to be able to trust the regulators that they're using science and data and it's verifiable. They also have to trust that we have the best interest at heart in using and managing the resource.
And it's important that we can pull together people from multiple sectors that are interested in protecting the water resource and moving this whole state forward.
Water is essential to everyone, and it's essential everyone works together to promote water stewardship. To learn more and get involved, visit midwestwaterstewards.com today.